What is up, guys? Johnny Tsunami01 here with another FIFA 17 formation guide / review. This one's going to be focusing on the best attacking formations in FIFA 17, the 3-4-3. This is for advanced defenders because the defense will not be too great if you don't have the right players and you don't have the skill to play with it. But if you do, this could be one of the best attacking and a really solid defending formation for you. As always, make sure to check out all my previous formation guides as well as my tutorials to make sure to improve in your FIFA 17 game, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future ones. So we're going to start off, as always, guys, with the best instructions and the ideal players for the center backs. As always, leave it on default, stay back while attacking. Make sure these guys are quick players with at least 70 pace and at least 80 to 85 defending. The higher the defending stat, the better, guys. And we move over to the center mid position, and this one, you want to tell both of them to stay back while attacking, and very important that both of these players are true center mids, guys. That means they have to have at least 70 defending, pretty good pace, and pretty good physical stats. You want them to help out not just with the defense, but also with the attack. If not, make these guys be really good center defensive mids with above 80 defense and just have them as their sole purpose for defending purposes. But make sure at least that they're true center mids and that they have at least 70 defending. Very important that these guys help out those center backs. Make sure these are really good players. If they're not, your defense will suffer. Then we move over to the left mid and the right mid position, guys. All I tell them is to stay wide. Make sure these guys are pretty pacey players, good dribbling stats. Nothing too spectacular. I don't tell them to stay forward just because I want them to help out a little bit on defense if they have to. Make sure that they come back a little bit. They don't really have to have good defending stats. Just make sure that they get a body in between the attacker and your defenders. Then we move over to the wingers, guys, and I tell them to stay forward and to cut inside. Once again, you want to have good pacey players with good dribbling stats. I like to tell them to cut inside and stay forward just because you don't need them to help out on defense. They're no use for you to waste their stamina helping out on defense. That's why you got your left mid and your right mid. And you want them to cut inside, constantly making those runs, and you look for them for making those runs and scoring some good goals. Then lastly, guys, the striker, you want to tell him to stay central and be the target man. A really good overall striker. If you like them to be a little bit more pacey, you can definitely do that. If you like them to be more true strikers, a little bit slower but really good shooters, really good dribbler stats, is a great position here. I recommend this formation only for those players that are really good at defending and want a really strong attacking formation. This is the formation for you. You got to make sure to have great center mid players. Pros and the cons, guys. Pros, the attack. The attack is absolutely killer with the right players. You got 4 wingers, you got 1 striker, and you got 2 center mid players. Really, really solid attack. The spacing's really good. The positioning's really good. Overall, just really, really solid. The con, of course, is the defense, guys. If you're not that great at defending, you don't feel too comfortable with it, don't use this formation. I'm telling you, if you don't have the right players, you don't have the right center mids, and you don't have the right center backs, don't use this formation. It's very, very important that you have the right players there. Otherwise, it just will not be a good formation for your squad. How do you use this formation, guys? Very important. You constantly have to make sure to take your defenders and push them back. You want to protect against this counterattack because you don't have that many defenders. If you have the right players, though, at their center mids, like I said many times here, you can make this feel like a 5-back formation, but you got to have the right players, constantly pushing them back. And then in the attack, you have a lot of options. You can attack through the wings. You can attack through the middle. You can really take advantage of all those wingers, all those pacey players that you'll have in your attack. Have so many different forms of attacking and scoring a lot of goals. Alright, guys, let's get into some examples of me using this formation in game. Very, very good formation. I love using this formation as well with my Bayern Munich team. Really, really solid just because they have so many wingers. Those squads that you have a lot of great wingers that you don't know what to do with. This is a great squad. This is great formation to be able to use all of them and really take advantage of those strengths. Very similar to the 4-3-2-1, but this has center mids instead of center defensive mids. But really, I play almost the same just because my center mids really do act like center defensive mids, because although they do help out in the attack, their main purpose and very important is for defending, helping out those 3 center backs. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys liked this episode. If you did, please leave a like, comment, share with all your friends. Click on one of these buttons to check out some of my other series, including my tutorials, my top 5 videos, like my top 5 skill moves, my ultimate team videos, and the rest of my formation, guys. And of course, click in the middle to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future tutorials or tip videos, guys. Thank you guys so much.